Welcome to episode number 8 of his Madden 20 Point-Out series, and today I'm doing a Super Bowl 54 sim like I did for Super Bowl 53, and I forgot who won. And I don't know if I did it for 50. I think I only did it for 53. Never did it for 52 and 51. And I didn't do damn videos at that time, so I only did it for 53. So it's my second Super Bowl sim. You can see that same 49ers road team, Chiefs home team. It is a 5 overall point difference, right? We'll find out who wins in this game.
Just so everyone's aware, if you have to go to Academy, just go ahead.
Yeah, I have to switch to the Super Bowl. What is it? Super Bowl in Miami, 6-minute quarters. Here we go. And I have my voice ready, which is kind of sore for some reason. But yeah. Night Vapor Edge, now available on Madden NFL 20. They have a tournament. I think it's like a championship run, the last tournament of the year for like online people. Then the championships are today actually. And this video is probably not, if you watch it right when I post it, it's probably not go up like an hour to an hour and a half before kickoff. The Super Bowl 54.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on E!
Well, it actually is in real life.
On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
I wish the Packers were there.
With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Gotton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. I'm actually not Charles Davis, or I'm not, what is his, what's his name? Not Charles Davis, Brandon Gotton, that's not me. But yeah, we're here in Miami. It's Super Bowl 54 between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Jimmy Garoppolo versus Patrick Mahomes. And remember, Patrick Mahomes won the 2018 NFL MVP. As you can see, he actually has 2 playoff wins over, and then you can see he has 12 playoff wins in his career. There's 195, 124, so he's been around for a long time. This guy, well, not really. He's only played 32 games, which is 2 seasons. And they went 4-10 last year, and then they went 13-3 this year. And now they're in the Super Bowl. And the Chiefs are in the Super Bowl for the first time in 50 years. Last time Super Bowl 4, and they lost. But they were in. This is their 3rd Super Bowl appearance. 1, 4, and now 54. They lost and won against the Packers, and they won 4. I might have said they lost 4, but they actually won 4. 49ers, I think they have won 1. Yeah, they have won. So both teams that have won a Super Bowl. Unlike last year, the Rams won and the Patriots won. 2 years ago, the Eagles never won, and now obviously they have. Why does the line judge have that eye black? I've never seen that. I've seen it before when I did the Super Bowl in the Christmas tournament, which was the last episode of his Point-Out series in Madden 20, and now it's actually Super Bowl 54 sim. And that was the Packers and Steelers rematch of Super Bowl 45, and the Packers won 31-27. At one point, they were down by 24-7, and it was tied, and the Steelers kicked the field goal, and the Packers went down and scored a touchdown, and then the Packers defense picked off. It wasn't Big Ben, it was someone else, but the Steelers quarterback, and they won the Super Bowl. So here we go, and the Chiefs won the toss and look to receive. Wind is 3 miles an hour, basically blowing from right to left, so minimum win, and we're on your way. First, actually, Super Bowl 54 is on your way. Not a new decade. That's good. There's no 0-0, but they say that in real life, and that's in this game. He said first Super Bowl of the new decade. That's actually not correct, because there was no 0-0, so really it's next year. And here's the 2018 stats. So he had 50 touchdown passes and 12 interceptions in 2018. In 2019, he was injured for like 4 weeks or 3 weeks, 34 weeks. He was injured when the Chiefs played the Packers. It's not really quiet. So 3 seconds in the Super Bowl 54. Bosa won the defensive rookie of the year, and Kyle Murray offense. Here's a snap, Mahomes. Remember, Tyreek Hill has that speed. It is caught. And they're at 100 and the NFL Shield. That's what they had for the Pro Bowl. That's what they had for the Super Bowl. As that is actually Watkins, 21 yards, first down, Kansas City. That's funny. Wasn't the 49ers scoreboard part red and the Chiefs were black, and now it's the opposite? But that would have to be one was black because they're both red. Here's a snap in the pocket. Throws it, it's caught. That's Tyreek Hill, and he's down to the 31 of San Francisco on 2 plays. First down, Chiefs. Tyreek Hill, 22 yards. In Super Bowl 54, here in Miami, here's a snap. Mahomes throws it, and it's intercepted. It's Richard Sherman. And he gets tackled at the 7. Richard Sherman, who had at least one interception in the NFC Championship game against the Packers, has first drive, third play after 21-yard reception by Watkins, 22, and third throw by Patrick Mahomes. And I mean, he's thrown an interception. Here's Jimmy G now. Here's Garoppolo. And it's his tight end, George Kittle. And George Kittle, it's up to the 23, 16 yards, first down, 49ers. Here's a snap in the pocket. Throws it, Garoppolo, and it's knocked away by the left hand on the Chiefs, I believe, linebacker. It's heading down and 10. Could have been intercepted, but he just... 4:14 down here in the first quarter of Super Bowl 54 for their own 23-yard line. Here's Garoppolo. Wide open, it's Kittle again. And he's down to their own 44-yard line. First down, San Francisco. Both passes by Garoppolo went to George Kittle. Total 37 yards. And they're up to around midfield already. Almost halfway through here. Halfway through the first quarter. Here's a snap. Bootleg to the right. And it is caught! That's not Kittle. It's, I believe, their fullback, or I think that's a fullback. 24-yard reception. That kind of seems... That's their tight end. Their other tight. That was their other tight end, I believe. Or fullback. Probably, yeah, probably. It was their other second-string tight end. Here we go. Here's the snap. And throws it, it's caught!
What Super Bowl is this? LIV?
Yeah, LIV. Why in the world? I hate when it... Sorry about all that. And that's Sanders. And now, I mean, let their 1st and 10 from the 13 off of the Richard Sherman interception. Here's the snap. Come back around, and it's... Whoa, what a bad throw! It's intercepted! It's Berland to the 4, and both teams on their first drive have thrown an interception. Both teams traded interceptions and remain 0-0. Garoppolo 4th and 1 in the coverage. 2:34 to go in the first quarter. Mahomes takes over at the 4-yard line. Here's Mahomes trying to avoid a safety. Mahomes is on a run, and he's just about 9 yards. It's going to be sent down and 1. 2:10 to go in the first quarter and count. Mahomes and Garoppolo have traded interceptions. Here's the snap. Throws it up top. It is incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 1. And let's meet the Chiefs offense. Or here's the Chiefs offense, not really. Here's the offensive line for the Chiefs, and they have Watkins, McCoy, Williams, Travis Kelce, and obviously the speedy Tyreek Hill. 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. 0-0. 3rd and 1 from the Chiefs on 14 here. And there goes Mahomes. And Mahomes fumbles the ball. He doesn't slide. It's Sherman. And he is in. Touchdown. He's done an interception. Now forced a fumble. And then returned it for a touchdown. Scoop and score. And he has an interception. The 49ers had the first lead in Super Bowl 54. That's the thing, he probably should have slid because he had the first down, or not down, but instead, forced by number 5. And then Richard Sherman got scoop and score for Sherman. But, and yeah, 3 turnovers, not even through the first quarter, and the extra point by goal is good, and it's 7-0 49ers, a minute 56 to go in the first quarter. Neither offense really didn't do anything. And the Chiefs will get it back after the scoop and score down by 7 with a minute 56 to go here in the first quarter. And it's 17. Here we go, and here he goes, and he's up to their own 29-yard line with a minute 52 to go in the first quarter. Here we go. And it is caught by Watkins. Up to their own 43-yard line. First down, Kansas City. Are you losing weights? Here's the snap. And the pocket. Throws it wide open as Hill. And Hill is into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And they're with an extra point of time this game. 57 yards as he busted open. And we have more points. We have more touchdown scores than last year's Super Bowl in real life. And we had 1, and that was a rushing touchdown by Sony Michel. Here, 2, well, scoop and score, that's a passing touchdown. Minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. It's 7-6. And the extra point is right down the middle, and we're tied at 7. 2 plays, 71 yards, only 42 seconds long. 70 seconds to go here in the first quarter of Super Bowl 54. It's 7-7 between the 49ers and the Chiefs, as it will be caught in the end zone and knee in the end zone for a touchback. Here's a snap. And Garoppolo escapes. He's gonna chunk it. It is almost intercepted by the safety back there. Garoppolo 4 for 7, 80 yards, 1 interception. Only touchdown was a scoop and score by Richard Sherman. 7-7. Minute 2, 62 seconds to go in the first quarter. Here's the snap. Kittle. Oh, pressure made it inaccurate, but Kittle was wide open. Found the hole in the zone. Now it's 3rd down. So they did have the touchdown last drive, and if they don't get 10 yards here, they're gonna have to punt it again. Here's the snap. Garoppolo gets out of the pocket. Kittle on target this time. First down and more. And he's up to their own 46-yard line. First down, San Francisco. 21 yards. Kittle. Yeah, almost has all, not all of those, but he has like 3 receptions, 89 yards. He has most of the yards for his offense. Here's a snap on the Hunter load up midfield, and it is caught! Sanders to the 33 of Kansas City, first down. 49ers, 2 receptions, 40 yards for him, and then the other 3 receptions are Kittle's. And they might do one more play, and no, they won't. We're done with 1 quarter of Super Bowl 54. The score is 49ers 7, Chiefs 7. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. That's our center quarter of Super Bowl 54. The score is 49ers 7, Chiefs 7. We'll be in the center quarter. They're done yet. Aren't they done? Here's a snap. And Garoppolo, on block. He is down. It's Wilson. Loss of 8. It's sitting down in 18, and they're probably not down a field goal range. There's basically no wind. Now they're on the edge of field goal range, maybe out of it. But they're no, here's a snap. what a catch! And he got hit hard after he caught it. He just now it's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches from the Chiefs' 24-yard line. A minute into the 2nd quarter. There's a snap. They're gonna run it 3rd and inches. He's got it. Coleman to the 19, 4 yards on 3rd and inches. 1st down. 49ers. "90 seconds into the 2nd quarter. Here's a snap. Fakes the handoff to Garoppolo. Throws it. Flag is down. And it's caught. But what's the flag? And it's an ineligible receiver downfield. I don't know what to... They're not accepting. Now it's 1st and 15. From the... So the left tackle went 5 yards. I don't know what happened. So it's on what? The left tackle? Yo, what in the... On the left tackle? 74, watch 74. What? What is the... Why is he going like 20 yards downfield? I mean, isn't it like 3 yards? Then it's 4 yards. I mean, he... Literally, why are you blocking it? He, like, shoved the guy towards the goal on their end zone. And then he just stood there. What was the pass turn? Yeah, that's more than... They started at, what, the 25? Yeah, I was at the 25, and when the ball was thrown... Yeah, he was like... He was like 10 yards in front of the line of scrimmage, and the ball was thrown. First and 15 now. Here's a snap. Takes a handoff. They're gonna throw it this time. It is. Oh, hit made it jump out. It is set it down in 15. 4:15 to go here in the 1st half. Super Bowl 54. The only scores for the... There's been a passing touchdown by Mahomes and a scooping score actually by Sherman. And it is caught! And he is hit hard at the 4, but he hangs on. 1st and over San Francisco at the 4. Here's a snap. Garoppolo throws it. It is picked off. Crossbody. And the Chiefs take over at the 20 again. The 49ers again throw an interception. And a chance where they could have got points. And last time the Chiefs went down and scored. And now, I mean, here's a snap. And he might have had him burned. But good hit on Watkins, or 14 for the, Watkins knocked the ball out, 7 down and 10. I mean, the 49ers do have points into the scooping score at Sherman, but I mean, that's the 2nd time Garoppolo saw an interception when they're in the red zone. Here's a snap. Throws it. Sideline, it's Hill again. The same play. Can they score? Foot race. And he is in. Touchdown. The Chiefs have taken the lead in Super Bowl 54. They can't prevent that play. I mean, they did be hole in the zone, and then the safety takes a wrong angle, and off he goes. With 3:24 to go, the Chiefs have taken a 7-point lead at 14-7. 2 plays, 80 yards, only 15 seconds long. Here's Butker. And he'll return it from the end zone. And it's all the way up to their own 29-yard line. 3:21 to go. in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Yeah, but it.
Francisco coming back out here on offense. See, this is a team that is in the midst of their first playoff appearance since 2013. Biggest jump of any squad.
There's the snap. And he barely got it away, but Sanders wide open to tackle on the 100 logo, all the way up to their own 49-yard line, first down.
What a difference it would be between 3 road games if they would have been the number 5 seed versus 2 potential home games as the number 1 seed.
Here's the snap. I mean, if they're the 5 seed, they probably would have had 2 road games. As here's Garoppolo, not in front of the line, scrimmage, it is caught. Sanders to the 28, first down, San Francisco. But then this is, and Sanders had 5 receptions, already 100 yards, and we're almost not even at halftime yet. I mean, if he does that about 200 yards after this game's over. Here's Garoppolo. Here's the comeback route, open, and he's down to the 11. First down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes up to play in the first half to score. And Super Bowl 54 is Chiefs 14, 49ers 7. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. They really down. We're back. 2 minutes to go in the first half. The EA Sports halftime report. We'll come up once o'clock. It's 0-0. Here's the snap. And gonna throw it, and this time it's intercepted again. His second interception of the game is Garoppolo's third. It's Brinland. I don't know what in the world they're doing. I remember, who had the ball first? I believe the 49ers did the ball, so it's 7-0. They're only down by 7, but they can't stop that one play. And now this guy's bust one open. They will catch him, shove him out of bounds at their 43, but it seems like the 49ers, the offense is trash. I mean, it seems like Garoppolo chokes and he throws the interception the 3 times they've been in the red zone or near scoring. Here's the snap, and now, I mean, I believe, 49ers, I believe they did the ball. They don't, they could be in big trouble. They're on to the 20. The defense can't stop anyone. I mean, Mahomes, 11 yards right after the catch. He only has 7 completed passes, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Garoppolo has 3 interceptions. Here's the snap. In the pocket. Throws it. This one! It should have been intercepted, but it's not. Mahomes, 7 for 11, 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, and only 1 interception. The Garoppolo's 3. Here's the snap. And he's gonna throw it! It is caught! Tyreek Hill, his 3rd touchdown of the game. And it is 20-7, 20-7 Chiefs with 75 seconds to go in the first half.
So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
Yeah, if he does it.
Defensively, what they're going to come up
Here's the snap is good, the hole is good, the extra point is good, and it's 21-7 Chiefs. 4 plays, 81 yards, 41 seconds on the last 3 drives, been less than a minute long. So this defense is really not standing up to stop them. I mean, they have that 1 strip sack, return for a fumble, but the offense really hasn't done anything. And here we go, and they did something, jump started, and he gets up to the 25 with 71 seconds to go in the first half, and I believe the 49ers did the ball, start the second half, I believe. I mean, they're see, Garoppolo throws an interception every time they're close to the goal line. Here's the snap. And he's gonna barely get it away, and this time it's caught again. Tag on the 100 loadout at their own 47 as they hurry it up. 50 seconds to go in the first half and counting. Trying to at least get a field goal before half. Here's the snap. And here's Garoppolo is sacked back to their own 39. And they do get it away. He's wide open. And he's out of the first down. The 49ers call the first time out of the first half. I'll be back in 30 seconds. We're back. As now, I mean, now it's 1st and 10, 16 seconds to go at the Chiefs' 42-yard line. They did another about 10 yards. They're on the edge of field goal range. And Garoppolo, wide open, cannot get out of bounds. And And now I probably have one shot to the end zone from the 15 with 8 seconds to go. Trying to do a field goal before half. I have one play to the end zone. One play to the end zone and probably then have to kick the field goal. One timeout. So it's not like if you just don't force it if it's not there. It might be there. It is! George Kittle, touchdown 49ers. Wide open in the middle of the end zone. Found the hole in the zone and the 49ers finally strike. And I believe the 49ers did the ball, so it's 7.5. Snap is good, the hole's good, kick is good, and it's 21-14 Chiefs, 5 plays, 75 yards, a minute, and 7 seconds long. 4 seconds to go in the second half. Or pardon me, 4 seconds to go in the first half. First offensive touchdown for the 49ers. And that will hit in the end zone for a touchback. And I think when the Chiefs are offense, they're red. Whoever has the red up there is on offense. Whoever has the black is on defense. They might go for a Hail Mary, but I don't know. Last play of the first half, and this is a flag on the 49ers. As here comes Mahomes, and it is intercepted, and he's down. I don't know who it is, but it's tackled at the 49ers on 26-yard line. And we are at halftime. Super Bowl 54. The score is Chiefs 21, 49ers 14. Let's send you to Orlando, or let's send you across state to Orlando. And John the Coachman for EA Sports halftime report.
Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
Thank you, Coach, and the 49ers did the ball to start the second half, down by 7. 3 turns for each team. 3 interceptions for the 49ers, and 2 interceptions for the Chiefs, and 1 fumble. And here we go, we're on your way. We didn't set it half in Super Bowl 54, and he got caught up on his own player, and it's tackled at their own 22-yard line, 5 seconds into the second half. Here's the snap. Play action. Throws it, and it's caught by Kittle. Up to their own 37-yard line. First down, San Francisco. Here's the snap. And Garoppolo might force one again, and it's not the way by the left hand of the defender. Here's the snap in the pocket. And it's a fake, and it's caught! And he is at the 20, 15, 10, can he catch him? Yes, they can, but he's down to the 3. First down, 49ers. 38 yards run after the catch. And they're within 3 yards and an extra point of time in the game. And doing goal line for the Kansas City. As here we go, here we go. Here's the snap. Throws it. It is what a bad throw, and it almost was interception. Should have been intercepted. Didn't intercept it. It should have been caught on the deflection, but did not. Here we go. Here's the snap. And good blocking. Garoppolo throws it wide open. Touchdown. 18. I don't know who that is. But the 49ers are within an extra point. A tie-in this game. With 4:42 to go in the third quarter of Super Bowl 54. Snap is good. Holds the tickets. Good. 14 unanswered points for the 49ers. 5 plays, 78 yards, a minute and 13 seconds long, and this game is tied at 21 apiece. And here we go, and it will return from the end zone. And he'll brings it up to their own 29-yard line with 4:39 to go in the third quarter of Super Bowl 54. First time the Chiefs offense is on the field for the first time in the second half.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense.
Here's the snap. And here we go, shotgun Sherman. Good defense, knocks the ball away. And it is 2nd down and 10 from their own 29-yard line for Kansas City. Here's the snap. In the pocket. Looking. Open. And he gets tackled on the 100 logo midfield to the 49ers 49-yard line. First down, Chiefs. Here's the snap. In the pocket. Pocket collapsing. He's wide open. It's Tyreek Hill in the middle of the field. And he's down to the 49ers 29-yard line. First down, Chiefs. 5 receptions, 200 yards for Hill. And he has 3 touchdowns. He has all 3 touchdowns for the Chiefs. And he hit 4, I don't know. He's on the right side. Rolls out. And he's gonna throw to Hill. And Hill gets the ball batted out of his hands. Even if he caught it, he probably was gonna be out of bounds. 2nd down and 10 from the 49ers 29-yard line. Here's the snap. And he is sacked! Back to the 49ers 35-yard line. Loss of 7. 2 sacks for the Chiefs, and now 1 sack for the 49ers. That was their first sack of Super Bowl 54 for the 49ers. Here we go. Bullet to the right. Mitchell gets it out of field goal range, and that's what happened. The same guy. Now, second sack. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the same guy from the 43, and now it's like a 50-yarder, and I believe they're out of field goal range. I mean, I think it's 50 yards. Yeah, here comes the punt team. That sack took him out of field goal range. Here's Qualtra trying to pin him deep. Punting it from about midfield. And here, it's toward the sideline. It goes out at the 1-yard line. 1 yard line. That's where the 49ers will start their next drive as they pin him in. Here's the snap. Make sure you don't throw a pit stitch or anything. Look at this. And they're out of their own goal line. 19 yards, and Garoppolo has actually 400 passing yards. Game is tied, and standard 9 receptions, 187 yards, and 21-21. Late third quarter, Super Bowl 54 from Miami. Crowds get into it. Here's the snap. Blew to the left, and Garoppolo throws it wide open to Sanders, but it was inaccurate because he was under pressure and it was across his body. 2nd down and 10. And it was communication from Garoppolo. Here's the snap. And he's going to roll out right once again. And one-on-one coverage! And it's caught! To the the Chiefs 38-yard line, 42 yards. First down, Chiefs. A long pass paid off. And here's the snap. Right there! Ooh. And it's almost picked off, incomplete. Garoppolo. 57 seconds in on the third quarter. Tie game at 21. Right now, 14 answer points for the 49ers. And Garoppolo is down! It's Wilson, his second sack of the ball game. 3 sacks for the 49ers, 3 sacks for the Chiefs, 2 for the 49ers. And now it's 3rd and 16, and they're out of field goal range, so they probably need about 10 yards to get in the field goal range. Here's the snap. And there it is. And can they get the first? No, they cannot, but they did get they did 13 yards, 48-yard field goal, and here comes the field goal unit. They take the lead. They don't have to know how to play in the 3rd quarter. They probably will, though. 49-yard field. 48 yards, and the kick is good. 17 unanswered points for the 49ers. 1 set in the dough in the 3rd quarter, and they're taking a 3-point lead. And they had started from the 1, and they got 3. 17 unanswered points, and they have a lead with 1 set in the dough in the 3rd quarter. So basically at the end of the 3rd quarter, unless they return it right here. But after the 48-yard field goal, here comes Doe with the kickoff. And it will hit in the end zone for a touchdown, and the Chiefs start their next drive at their own 25-yard line, down by 3. That's by the 3rd quarter. Here's the snap. Here's Mahomes. And he's going to dive down to the 40. He gets 15 yards on the last play of the 3rd quarter. We're only 3 quarters. The Super Bowl 54 scores 24-21, 49ers over the Chiefs. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Well, the 49ers scored got 10 points in the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs got shut out so far in the 2nd half. Here we go from the 40-yard line. Here's the snap. Mahomes. And it is gone! It's 14, and he's down to the 49ers 43-yard line. 1st down, Kansas City.
Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's the snap. Mahomes. Again, Tyreek Hill's open on the Super Bowl 54 logo at the 25-yard line. And he's down to the 20. 1st down and 10. Tyreek Hill, 6 receptions, 233 yards. That's insane. And they're within field goal range to tie the game, but they're looking to take the lead if you're the Chiefs. Here's the snap in the pocket. And going for it! It's almost intercepted by Richard Sherman, but it falls incomplete. Send it down to 10. And then 10. And first run for the running back. And he has a gaping hole. And he's close to a 1st down. And it's 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. It is 3rd and inches from the 10. 4.5 to go in the 4th quarter. Super Bowl 50. Here we go. Mahomes. He's going to throw it. It is not the way. Now it's 4th and inches. Big play. Do you go for it or do you go for the field goal? 27-yard field goal. Here comes the field goal on 4th and inches, trying to tie this game with 4:16 to go in regulation. The snap is good. The kick is right down the middle, and the Chiefs have tied Super Bowl 54 at 24 apiece with 4:12 to go in the 4th quarter. Now the 49ers will get the ball back and have 3 drives, 2 touchdowns, and a field goal. That's 3 drives. They got points. And here we go. And he gets taken now at their own 21-yard line. 4:09 to go in the 4th quarter. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. There's only been one game in Super Bowl history. Super Bowl 51 in Houston. That went to overtime, but still plenty of time. 4 minutes to go. Last 3 drives, they got points for the 49ers. 2 touchdowns and a field goal. And right there! Ooh, it's almost intercepted. 4:04 to go in the 4th quarter. And that could have been huge. Here's Garoppolo. He's going to check it down to his guy. And he gets about 6 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Or gain of 5. 3rd and 5 now. Big play. It's a huge play. Because if you don't get this, you give the Chiefs back the ball, which they only scored 3 points in the second half. But the Chiefs with the big plays stop this offense. And hot in the second half, and they cannot. And they're in the Chiefs' territory at the 48 with now 3:20 to go in the fourth quarter and counted. 14 yards run after the catch, and both teams have all 3 timeouts, but they're all trying to get in the field goal range and burn this clock. There's only 3 minutes to go, and they're probably about 15 yards away from going the field goal range. And he gets it away barely, and it's caught, and he is down to the 13. Garoppolo 520 passing yards. And now they're at the clock run. And the Chiefs are not going to call their timeout. Here's the snap. Garoppolo. And that's a chuck, and it is caught, but it goes out of bounds, so the clock will not restart on the next snap. So, well, it's caught, and it's not challenged or anything. They rather. Here's the snap as they're closer and throws it. It is caught. The 49ers have taken the lead with 2:21 to go in the fourth quarter, but there's still plenty of time for the Mahomes and the Chiefs. They have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. They only have 3 points in the second half, so. And they are reviewing it to make sure he got his feet down with 2:21 to go in the fourth quarter. Challenge on our booth. The receiver had possession. It looks like he's in. I mean, left foot. It looks like his both feet are in. It should stand as a touchdown. I wanted the call from the referee. And it stands. It just says it up there. It stands, and the 49ers have the lead. Savage Dreads holds the Tetris. Shrilled. 6 plays, 79 yards, a minute 48 seconds long. Now the Chiefs need a touchdown. They haven't got since the second quarter. I mean they only got 3. They got shot in the third quarter, and so far they only got 3 points in the second half. So can they get something going? As he's up to the 30. With 2:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Chiefs need a touchdown. They have 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. Wide open! In the middle of the field is Watkins. Up to their own 48-yard line. We are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes of the play in regulation. The score is 31-24 49ers. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We're back. They're already up to their own 48 in 1 play. They still need to go 52 more yards, and they gotta get the extra point to tie the game. Here's the snap. Wide open is Tyreek Hill. He's gonna stay in bounds, but he's down to the 31 in 2 plays. 100 seconds to go in the Super Bowl 54 in regulation. Here's the snap. And he's going to chuck it up. And it is incomplete as Garoppolo barely threw, or Mahomes is almost 400 passing yards. Well, Garoppolo has like 530 passing yards. Mahomes has, Garoppolo has 533 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, and Mahomes has 398 passing yards, 3 touchdowns as well. All 3 touchdowns were to Hill. Haven't found the end zone since the second quarter. And here's Watkins, and he's down to the 14. 415 passing yards now. And here we go. He's going to roll out to the right. Mahomes, here he goes, and he will go out of bounds at the 6 with 61 seconds to go in the fourth. 2nd and 1. And the fans are on their feet. 49ers and Chiefs fans. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Here's the snap. Mahomes. He's going to throw it. It is caught. Touchdown! And the Chiefs are with an extra point, tying the Super Bowl with 56 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Their first touchdown of the second half. Savage holds the Texas right down the middle, and we're tied at 31. 6 plays, 71 yards, a minute and 21 seconds on. With under a minute to go in 56 seconds to go in regulation. Here in Super Bowl 54 from Miami, and the 49ers will get the ball back. All 3 timeouts for both sides. And that will be calling the end zone and needing the end zone for a touchback. They probably, I mean, if you start from your own 25, realistically, probably 30 yards for a field goal. Here we go, here's Jimmy G. Jimmy G! Over the middle! Look at this! And he is down to the 30. And the Chiefs call a timeout with 31 seconds to go, tied at 31. And now we're in a, oh my word. What a play. Well, they're planning on going on eventually, so, because if you score there, you would have given them a chance. I mean, there would have been like 20 seconds left, so now they're at 2 timeouts. We're on the 30-yard line. And here's the run. And he breaks a tackle, and the Chiefs have to call their second timeout. And well, now, I mean, you're... And the defense auto on 7, and there's 25 seconds to go. And Coleman's blown up, but the Chiefs have to call the last timeout. 2nd and 9. Tied at 31 as 49ers trying to do it one more time, then call time without 3 seconds to go, take a field goal. And remember, the Chiefs are out of timeout, so they can't ice you. Don't fumble it. As now to the 9, it's 3rd and 2. As they're not call a timeout with about 3 seconds to go. And the 49ers call a timeout with 3 seconds to go. As now they're going to send out the field goal here. And if he makes this, the 49ers will win the Super Bowl. Have they won a Super Bowl before? Several. As remember, the Chiefs can't ice them. They have no timeouts remaining. Here we go to win the Super Bowl. Fans on their feet. This place is rocking. From the 26-yard field goal, the ball's being stepped in between the hash marks. Here we go to win the Super Bowl. Establish it. The whole kick is good, and the 49ers have won the Super Bowl, and they have tied. The 6th Super Bowl title has tied the Cowboys, or the Patriots and the Steelers, for the most all time.
And the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
Their 6th Super Bowl championship tied, and they have tied the 49ers, or have tied the Patriots and the Steelers for most all time with 6. Unbelievable. They won 34-31, then so Jane went in 26-yard field goal. Time expired. Wish. Walk-off touchdown. Did I say walk-off touchdown? Or I said walk-off Super Bowl? I said that for real life. Maybe that happened, but at least it happened here. It wasn't in overtime, but the field goal's time expired. As Chiefs at one point did have a 21-7 lead. Sherman, player of the game. 0 tackles, 0 sacks, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And that wasn't a pit sit. He had a scoop and score and an interception. And the Chiefs are up 21-7. And it was 21-21. They were down by 3, then tied the game. And they were down 31-24, then tied the game, and then the Chiefs, and then the 49ers did a 26-yard field goal. Time expired to win 34-31. And then who they have up there is the head coach, quarterback, middle linebacker, running back, and wide receiver. Garoppolo 578 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. Mahomes 421 passing yards, he had more touchdowns, but the 49ers won. Then Swift Field was fired. Robbie Dole from 26 yards out. Well, that's my prediction. Hopefully that actually happens, and clip's gonna end in about 45 cents. I better end this video quick. But okay, as I'm closing, no boring. If you got this episode with the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 9 of this Madden 20 Play Now series.
Tell your pharmacist.
See you in episode number 9.
See you at Academy.
And go Chiefs in the Super Bowl in real life.